Everyone knows if you repeat something, people will remember it better. Did you also know that if you repeat something, people will remember it better? Hi there, I'm Brent Spore, and welcome to Stuff Designers Do. One of the best ways to bring harmony to your design is to use a principle called visual echo. Basically, it works like this. You have one element of your design that you use as a sounding board to echo all the other elements off of. Let's take a look and I'll show you what I mean.
Today we're going to talk about visual harmony through repetition. Now there's a lot of ways to use repetition to bring harmony to your designs, and we're just going to cover a couple simple ones today. But basically the idea is that you repeat elements on the page to bring harmony to the whole ensemble. So here's an example of one big giant element on a page, and you can see sort of in the background that we've taken and kind of blurred out kind of a matte pattern a pattern of the same element throughout the background, and it just kind of brings visual harmony to this particular layout. Another one would be to use this as like a border, a top and bottom border across the middle. Again, we've got the same kind of muted, blurred background back there, but it's still a repetition of this same element across. So again, just another way to look at it. And thirdly, I want to show this one. Here's this background that we started with, and this is basically just another way of using an element to bring harmony through repetition through your entire layout. So let's apply this repetition thing to a layout. Let's make a flyer for a festival in the park. We're going to start with just a basic outline of the flyer with the blue in the border, and thought that would be a nice color. And then we're going to take that pattern that we did, and it's kind of hard to see here, but it's right there in the background. We've got a really light layout of that pattern that we did earlier with that same element. And let's put some data in. So it's the 5th Annual Wallpaper Festival. It's Saturday, March 5th, and it's at Pavilion Park. And let's see, there's going to be workshops and giveaways and that kind of thing. So we've got a lot of stuff going on here. Looks like a fairly nice layout, but now we're going to add even more repetition to this. We're going to start with this background element that we had before, and we're going to apply it on the top and the bottom. Now, if you notice, I've got 5 of these across, and that's because this is the 5th Annual Wallpaper Festival on March 5th. It just happens to be a coincidence there. So I'm using the numbers of the date and the elements to create more repetition with the numbers. Second of all, I'm going to notice that this top part is a little bit bland and not that exciting, so I'll just put a big giant number 5 in the background there and kind of pull this whole layout together with multiple repeating elements between the background and the foreground border elements and the 5s all over the place. So yeah, this is how harmony through repetition works. And there's a lot of ways that you can find repetition in your designs. Just look for them and use them and see what you come up with.
Visual harmony through repetition can really draw attention to the elements you want your viewer to notice. Experiment with this a little bit, and I'm sure you'll notice a big difference. That's all for today. Until next time, I'm Brent Spore. Remember, be awesome.